Welcome back to the Say and Tom podcast. I am Tom, and today we're going to be getting right into Utah, Texas Tech this weekend. I think it's going to be a game that, we're saying it a lot this year, but I really do, especially this week, think that this is going to be a fringe playoff game, maybe a preview of the Big 12 championship. Both teams playing each other are going to be ranked 16 and 17 this week. Neither of them have been in a close game at all yet this year, especially Utah a little more impressive, beating UCLA week 1, 43-10. People thought UCLA might have a little better year this year. Not saying they were going to be world beaters or Big Ten champs, but you expect UCLA to put up more of a fight against, especially Utah, old Pac-12 foe. Not the first time they've played each other. Hasn't been that long since the last time, and usually that was always a closer game, but UCLA is kind of sliding. Anyway, though, with Utah, they look good. Again, not really any close games. Utah, beating UCLA. And Texas Tech kind of in the same boat, though, with no close games at all yet this year. But not as much competition, I suppose, as Utah's had. They've only played Kent State, Arkansas, Pine Bluff week 1, and then they played Oregon State. Oregon State really doesn't look good at all this year. But again, Texas Tech did beat them 45-14. I always say that, again, it's not a close game. But if you beat teams like that, how you're supposed to beat them, then that is a good sign, because that means you're in a good place. You have a solid program. You're not competing with those lower level teams like that. But this game also, I think, is interesting because as of right now, everything's subject to change, especially in the Big 12 with the way teams move around and whatnot. Right now, this is going to be the only and the last game played between these. This will be the only time this year that either team plays another ranked team. So, Texas Tech, again, they have Houston, Kansas, Arizona State, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, BYU, UCF, and then West Virginia. Now, looking down the road, the only team that I could see having a real chance at being ranked would be Arizona State. And then after that, maybe BYU, but I don't think Kansas State's going to be able to battle back into the rankings. If they do, maybe fringe top 25, but I don't see anybody on the Texas Tech schedule after Utah that should be a problem. So it's kind of a control your own destiny game here. As long as you can handle business after Utah, if you're Texas Tech, they might go undefeated. And obviously going undefeated, I wonder what the playoff would do if they went undefeated but then lost in the Big 12 championship. And I guess I suppose that's depending on who they play in the Big 12 championship. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a rematch with Utah. And if that's the case, if both Utah and Texas Tech are each other's only loss on the year, I don't know what they do if they throw two teams in and make it Texas Tech and Utah. Whether that's a 10 seed and a 12 seed, or they make them like the 11-12 seed and just I don't know what they would do about that. And again, for Utah, Utah's the same way. After this is going to be the only ranked team that they've played all year as of right now. West Virginia next week. Arizona State the week after that, BYU week after that, Colorado the week after that, Cincinnati the week after that, Baylor, Kansas State, and Kansas to finish off the year. Now, on Utah's side, again, maybe Arizona State. I'm not sure if Arizona State will be in the top 25 within the next few weeks. BYU maybe if they win all these their next 3 games, maybe. Colorado, probably not. But one that I do think down the road for Utah that's going to be a good one, that's maybe a sleeper, maybe ending up ranked, is going to be that Cincinnati game, November 1st. I think Cincinnati's going to be solid this year. Now, I don't think that they're better than Utah, but if Utah goes into that game kind of half asleep. I think Cincinnati's got some guys on that team that'll play them tough. Again, I don't think Cincinnati's going to be crazy good, but I think that Cincinnati's also another team. They're going to hang around the top of the Big 12 this year. And it's going to be interesting to see how this Big 12 season plays out, but I think that Utah, Texas Tech, this might be a potential preview of the Big 12 championship, and I think either one of these teams that wins this game has a really, really good shot to go undefeated. So we'll see how that goes. Excited for that matchup this weekend, and that is all I have for you. I suppose if I was a betting man and I had to pick, give me Utah money line. But I've had a rough start to the season so far on bets, so I wouldn't take that to the bank. But anyway, don't come to me for gambling advice. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and peace.